Hi Tony, this is Dan. Beautiful day here in South Carolina. I'm getting ready to give you the tour of the 1996 Gemini catamaran. It's a 105M model. That's the water there. Give you a little quick tour. There's my house right there. It's my red truck in the driveway, and that's where I live. Had to put my dogs in because they tried to swim out here just a few minutes ago. Anyway, we're about, I don't know, what's that, 30 yards from the bank there. Go start off here. This is the cockpit area of the boat, and I'm just doing a 360 in here, showing you everything right here. You got storage down here, 3 lockers down here in the middle is the engine. 30 horsepower Westerbeek. It's a Mitsubishi 3-cylinder diesel. Good little motor actually, by the way. So I'm gonna crank her up here and get her going for you. You gotta hit the preheat to start it, no matter what. Fires right up. Quick running little motor here. That's the drivetrain right there, and that's the water that's spitting out. That's the leg. All that is a gearbox. Takes water in from the bottom of the hull like a regular inboard motor. That's just the outdrive leg there. Gearbox is all that is. Got the steps over there, the dinghy. Got steps here with the swim ladder on it. Walk around the front here. Got pedestal for a little chair there. It had a POS chair there that's really garbage. If you want it, you can have it, but I'd throw it in the dumpster if it was me. Alright, I'm going to go forward around the deck here. This is the boom right here on the side of the deck. I didn't put it on because I didn't want to do that until it's going to put the sails on, but I'm getting ready to do that if you don't take it. No need to take it and then you have to take it down and have it shipped, so I haven't put it back on yet. Walking up front here. As I said before, it was a party boat. That's a set of outdoor speakers. Got the anchor going out into the water there. Nice little anchor roller. Anchor locker there. I have a Centennial on the thing there to make sure it doesn't drag while I'm at the firehouse and all. This here is a storage locker. They call it the sail locker, but you know, the sails are all up in the thing there. Oh man. It's pretty good size, empty. Got some leaves in it and stuff. All right. Looking back at the boat here, it is, like I said, a nice sunny day here in South Carolina. These are the hatches that leak. The 4 hatches on top are the ones that are crazed and leak. I'll show you better when we get inside, but you can see them from the outside here, what I'm talking about. 2 of them are worse than the other ones. And this big piece of Lexan's got a crack in the middle, like somebody stepped on it, partying and all that. All right, they had a generator tied to the deck here and ran the ice maker and the air conditioner and the stereo and all that good stuff. That window there, that's actually the window you look through. That's got a canvas cover on it, snapped on. That just keeps the sun out and keeps it nice and cool inside there. Go up on top here. I don't know what goes in there. That's the way it was when we bought it. And they had a canvas bimini over it. I have that. Had that remade actually. And so that's all good to go there too. Kill that motor real quick. All right. I hear you. I hear you. All right. Go inside now. This is the main cabin. You walk inside and let the camera adjust here. I'm gonna walk down in the galley and show you this other shot of it here. That's the door I just walked into. Here's the ice box. That's propane and 110 fired. It runs off of propane like an RV does. On the other side of the door over there, that's the air conditioning unit under that seat there. Above it is the electrical panel. That's a stairwell going down to the other side. That would be the port side. And got a back bedroom in the aft there. And the head is up forward. I'll show you all that in a second here. This is the dinette area. Still got some stuff on it. but it's basically in really good shape, and it looks nice and clean here. This is the carpet that I was telling you about they put down, and see, it's just some commercial grade carpet with a plywood sole underneath here. And this hatch right here leaks very bad. It's to the point I bought a can of Flex Seal at Lowe's the other day. I'm getting ready to put it on it just to keep it from leaking until I can get Lexan built on it. Cut for it rather. This is the floor for the kitchen that I told you that piece of plywood is just disintegrated. And here is the little pieces that go in the middle, and you can see how deteriorated it was. And these are actually better. It was in pieces, just fell all apart. This is the aft bedroom on that starboard side here. It's a mirror of the other bathroom, bedroom over here. Got a little settee here. That's an ice maker, a big ass ice maker. 110 powered. I don't even know if it works. Like I said, it was part of the party boat. Twin bed right there. All that upholstery's in really good shape there. And this is the galley. I'm gonna step back up into the main salon so we can get a better shot of it. That's the galley right there. The stove. You walk down those steps there. Stove, drawer, kind of a sink and a half. That's not an ice box, that's just storage there. And then it goes on up into the main cabin, and it's got a drawer right there under that little red thing before it goes into the main cabin there. Have storage back here. All this is storage back here, kind of under the seat and all that stuff. All the way up, storage. Going into the main cabin now. That red stuff is, what you call it, I can't think of the name of, glazing putty. And that was raw fiberglass, and I had filled it in, and now I'm getting ready to primer it. And that floor there, I'm going to take it up and sand it down and reseal it and all that. All that was covered in carpet, and it was just wet and nasty and moldy. Going into the main cabin here. This is the main bedroom, so to speak. I'm going to close that door there so I can get in behind it here. This is the bedroom where I told you that the mattress was so funky it got thrown in the dumpster. It goes up, it's got a little storage area there. That's that window on the outside that I said looked like somebody stepped on it. That right there is just a piece of the plywood that's covered in this vinyl to make it right in the middle so it's aligned when you're looking at it from the outside. That's the wires that come down from the mast. I rewired the mast when I had it off, and those are that's tinned marine wire, and it had just plain old copper wire in it. It's ready to go. It just needs to be crimped on to the ends there, and then I got the little piece that goes right over it, and then it's hidden. And that's why it's so long too. I didn't know how much extra I need. Better to have more than not enough. Go up here, and there's a little hanging locker there. I don't know if you can really see it, but the hanging locker is right behind this part here. Got a cabinet here. Got storage here. And it's got stuff in it. Got a mirror here. This mirror's fixed here. We thought it was some kind of sex thing, but I've looked in, all Geminis have it. I think it's just to take up space and cover the wall there. We have drawers here. Got to pick them up to open them. Nice deep drawers. Got, I don't know if you call that a hanging locker or what there, but all the teak in here is really bad. Other than, really not bad. It just needs to be gone over and cleaned and varnished, oiled, whatever you want to do with it. All right, going back in the main salon here. That's the refrigerator again. Going upstairs. Then I'm going down into the port hall and show you the back bedroom first right here. This is a mirror of the other bedroom in there. Party boat, it's got 2 amplifiers right there for the stereo. It does have a CD player, AM, FM stereo over here on the panel. Little locker there thing. Both sides have these drawers here. The owner's manual says they're for maps. I can't do it one-handed and hold the phone, but it does open. That trim there, I'll show you where it goes in a minute. I had to take it off to put the center boards back in. I just hadn't got it back in. Here's the locker right here. That's a hanging locker, by the way. It won't hang much, but you can hang some stuff in it. All right, then I'm gonna turn back around. Step back into the room here. This is the hallway going down to the head. That's the floor there. That wire coming out is a new transducer. While I had it off, I put a new transducer in there and took the old log, speed wheel, paddle wheel type log they had and just covered that hole up. Right now, the only through holes are the one for the air conditioner in this hole and the one for the engine over in the starboard hole. Batteries are in there. You got a little map drawer here. All kind of stuff in it. This is part of the trim for that front piece here. And this is storage. It's the mirror of the other side over there. And same here, that's the kills. I'll tell you all about that whenever. All right, same as the other side. You have storage up here and down below here. All this is storage. Then it goes into the head. And I have taken this would be great for the freshwater lakes up there. It has a composting head. I've never used it. People say it's the best thing since sliced bread. And with the environmental regulations now being so strict about pump outs and all that stuff, and I don't know about up there, but down here it's a $300 fine if you're caught within the 3 miles of offshore with the head not locked into the tank only. And so those through holes that were in the holding tank's been taken out. It's in the yard. If you want it, you can have it. And those have been sealed over with fiberglass, resin, and mat, and all that good stuff. This is some, people say you put pine bedding in it and make it not smell like all piney and everything. That's what that's all there for. And peat moss. Some people say use peat moss. This is a gas propane water heater, on-demand water heater. They say it works really well. I've never used it. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just gas fired and runs water through coils over the little fire. This is a mirror here and more cabinets here. Got more cabinets down here underneath. And that glass is right here. I took it out because I was messing with those hoses. What else? I'm going to step back out and give you a panoramic view of the head from outside there. All right. Go down to the floor there. That's a shower sump also. More storage in that section of hole there. Goes around to the composting head there. And then goes around to the sink. And that white thing with the black handle, that's part of the head. I'll explain all that when the time comes, how that works and everything. And that white top is just for storage or whatever. And then back around to the sink. All right, and this is where that trim goes. Like I said, I had to take it off on both sides to put the kills back in way down there. I don't know if you can see it. But I had to take it off and I just had to put it back on. But I got every bit of it. And I was actually planning on refinishing it before I put it back up. It's easier to do it in the shop than it is hanging on the walls. All right, that pretty much sums it up there. The boat's not bad. It just needs some TLC and some time. And I would say realistically for under $5,000, you could get everything maxed out, fixed on it. And then the boat would be worth 75 grand easy. All right, Tony, take care, and nice talking to you, and I hope to hear from you soon. All right, bye-bye.